Cyclone Biparjoy. Well, thousands have been evacuated from Kutch and ports and schools across coastal districts have been shut. Well, this as Gujarat braces for the cyclone that is expected to make landfall on Thursday between Kutch and Pakistan's Karachi. More than 50 trains headed to the coastal areas were short terminated yesterday. I am being joined by Divya in studio to really break it down for us. Well, Divya, the cyclone is expected to make landfall on Thursday, and we're already seeing the effects of the cyclone well across India. Talk to us about the severity of the cyclone, what is going to be the wind speed when it makes landfall, and all the other details that you have.
First and foremost, we now do know where the landfall is going to happen. It's going to happen between it's going to cross the Saurashtra and Kutch coastline on the evening of the 15th of June. Basically, that's Thursday evening. And it's going to cross the coastline between Mandvi port and the Karachi coastline in Pakistan. So that is the area where the landfall is going to take place on the evening of the 15th. So it's going to be near the Jakau port in Gujarat. When we talk about the kind of wind speed that we're expecting, it's going to be 125 to 135, gusting to about 150 kmph at the time of landfall. But, you know, those winds are going to be stronger as far as the coming 24 hours are concerned. So today we're expecting winds gusting to about 185 kmph. The storm surge that we're talking about, the time when, the cyclone hits land, the storm surge, that will be the height of the storm. The height of the cyclone would be about 2 to 3 meters. So we are expecting inundation of low-lying areas, very heavy rainfall. That's going to start, in fact, from tomorrow as far as the showers are concerned in areas of Junagadh as well as Jamnagar and, of course, Porbandar, Rajkot, Surat. All those areas we can expect heavy showers to start from tomorrow. On the 15th, we have a red alert warning as far as rain warning is concerned for those particular areas. So very heavy showers are expected there. The effect of this cyclone, as soon as it makes landfall from a very severe cyclone, is going to come down in category. It is going to fall into the category of a cyclone the minute it hits land. So that's the Jakau port and that's Mandvi. That is the area where we're expecting the landfall to take place on the evening in the evening of the 15th of June, which is Thursday. So as soon as it'll hit the land, it'll, from a very severe cyclone, it'll come down to the category of a cyclone, and by the morning of Friday, it'll be a depression. So it's going to come down in intensity. But when we say it's been staying at sea and it's been gathering a lot of strength while it's been staying at sea, this is the strongest cyclone we've seen since 1982 in the Arabian Sea, which has stayed at sea for more than 126 hours. In fact, it's more than that by now, and it's going to continue staying at sea before it makes landfall. So it's going to gain more momentum, more strength. When we talk about the kind of winds that it's packing in, already 185 kmph, the situation along the west coast, we are seeing high tides, whether it's Mumbai, whether also Dwarka. So those are the areas where the impact has already begun, and we are expecting more and more impact in the coming days. So that is the storm surge that we are seeing, 2 to 3 meters of storm surge. That is the path that the cyclone is taking. It's staying at sea, getting even more intensified. The intensification is staying at sea, and the impact is going to be felt. So it's a very, very strong cyclone. It gathered the very severe cyclone category very early on, and it's staying still at sea. So, the problem is that because it's getting even stronger, the kind of impact we're expecting as far as the coastline is concerned could be a lot. So, a lot of warning by the Prime Minister, that meeting that took place, evacuation will start from today, whether it's 10 kilometers within the coastal area of Gujarat, Saurashtra and Kutch, that coastline evacuation will start within 10 kilometers of the coastal belt. 7,500 people have already been evacuated from low-lying areas in the areas that are expected to be impacted. So those are the kind of measures that are being put into place. 12 NDRF teams have already been assigned the task. So we are expecting, the kind of the preparedness that the government is putting in place already. All that has started, Vedant, but the damage that this cyclone could bring in could be immense because considering that it stayed at sea for so many days now.